Welcome in, fellow travelers. My name is Marie at Indigo Earth. Welcome to the channel. This is a general reading for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. General reading for our air signs. Welcome in, cross watchers. You could be dealing with or be in a connection with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and therefore you are here to see what's going on with your person. This is a timeless reading, which means anytime that you come across this, there's something in here that you were meant to see. It could be a day from now, could be a month from now, or it could be a year from now. As always, our energies are working together to bring you a message for your highest good and for the highest good of the collective. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. There may be a message, it may be the whole message, or it may be part of the message coming through that you need to hear. If you like the content that I'm sharing, please like and subscribe and share and help the channel grow. That is much appreciated. So let's get into this reading. One more card, please. Gemini, I think. Libra, the great balancer. And Aquarius, I know. That is where we're heading, the age of Aquarius. For the good of the collective. Okay, we had 3 come out. We have the Fool, we have 9 of Swords, and we have Death. That is the theme for the reading. So right off the bat, what this tells me, this could be about walking into a situation, could be a relationship, could be financial, could be a partnership, could be work related, could be family related. Walking into a relationship that has caused you a lot of stress and anxiety, and it's ending. We've got the 9 of Swords, which is one more before the 10s. 10s are ending. And then we also have Death. Coming in maybe from an unconscious state. Not thinking things through. The Fool could also be about surrender, but because the 9 of Swords is here, there's something that has caused some sort of stress, some sort of anxiety. Kind of nightmares and fear. So let's see where we go with this reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, your overall energy is Judgment, awakening, reconsidering, reconciliation, remembering. Your situation is the 2 of Wands. So making a decision to go down a certain path. Your opportunity is the 8 of Swords. Something is hindering you from doing this. You're holding yourself back. This is kind of like guarding yourself. Maybe not seeing the situation for what it is, which could explain why the Fool is here. Kind of walking through unconsciously, not being conscious or aware. But this is your opportunity, so we'll get clarity on that. It's kind of walking in blindly and then dealing with the consequences afterwards. What you are co-creating with the universe is the 8 of Wands, fast-moving energy. Something's moving very quickly. This is about communication. Go figure, air signs. Communication and thoughts. This could be fast racing thoughts too. Energies that surround you that you might not be aware of is the 9 of Wands. Okay, again, we have another 9, so we're coming to completion. 9 of Wands is stress, carrying something heavy. Something's bothering you. Something's been around for a while. It's just heavy, dense energy. Very heavy, dense energy that seems to be, it's like having that monkey on your back that you just can't seem to get it off. And after a while, it just feels like you're hunched over. What's right in front of you? 3 of Coins. This could be working with community, working with other people. This could be working on a project. This could be family. This could be siblings. This could be relatives. This could be a relationship. You are connecting the dots as I'm laying out the cards on what fits and what doesn't. Your intuition is working with me as well as your discernment. So far we have something unconsciously moving through unconsciously into a situation, whatever that situation is, you would know best, that has caused a lot of angst and anxiety and fear, and it's coming to an end because we have the Judgment, we also have the 9 of Wands, and we also have the 9 of Swords. So your current home right now, 7 of Wands, having to defend yourself, having to guard against something. This is how you show up in the world. This could be defensiveness. This could also be like protecting your aura, protecting your auric field. Could be protecting finances, protecting family, protecting a relationship. What's moving right in front of you or what's right ahead of you is a 10 of Coins. So when I see the 10 of Coins, I always think about remember, return, reclaim. Remember who you are, returning to source, and reclaiming your sovereignty. This is about being in a very stable and steady place. So you're moving from something that is no more going to be to something where you have had to defend or maybe guard against something and moving into a stable place. Your hopes and fears of the Ace of Wands, moving into your truth and your authenticity. This is also a spark of new energy. This is a catalyst in moving forward, the Ace of Wands. And your outcome is the world. Something's definitely changing. This is endings and new beginnings. So I will have an extended at the end of this video. We'll dive deeper into this reading to see what is going on. I will ask for actions and advice from you, and we will look at tendencies that need to be released. But for right now, let's get some more clarification on what this 8 of Swords is, because this is your opportunity. 8 of Swords could be about liberation from something too. As you can see, she's taking off the shackles and dropping the swords to the ground because something has become clear. Some kind of awakening has helped you to see clearly because it's crossed with Judgment. And Judgment is all about restoration, expansion, restoration, freedom, remembering, releasing. So what is the 8 of Swords, please? Clarify the 8 of Swords. That one wants to jump out. We've got the Hierophant, we've got Justice, and we've got the 3 of Swords. So we got Earth energy showing up here. And we've got Earth energy again with Capricorn. And then we've got Justice, Libra. So this 8 of Swords, something that has been holding you down, or sometimes this is about self-sabotage, could be about structures and systems that are in place, or that the Hierophant is about like kind of our institutions. There are there are churches, there are our banks, our school system, kind of the way that we have society set up and how we navigate through it. It's all about kind of those, what we all have to live by, what we are all in a collective agreement about, to the way that we navigate this world. We pay our taxes every year. We have to do our taxes, right? We celebrate Christmas every year. Well, some of us do, but there's just these milestones that we follow because we've agreed to them. And justice is about balancing that, because Three of Swords is something that has broken in the heart space. Usually Three of Swords is about a relationship. It's something that has caused pain within the heart chakra. So it's a deep wound. It is a deep feeling of loss and grief and sadness and of pain. So let's clarify what the Eight of Wands is, because this is what you are co-creating with the universe. This is fast-moving energy. It's also about communication. So can you please clarify the Eight of Wands, please? Something is definitely ending, so something new can come in. Ace of Wands. And you have the Ten of Coins. You have two different cards here about remembering, returning, and reclaiming. One more to shuffle through, please. So the Eight of Wands, we have the Emperor taking action. We have the Empress. Wow. That's kind of the when you have the Empress and the Emperor, that's a dynamic couple. That's like both of those two balance each other out. This is the action orientated is the Emperor, and the emotions is the Empress. So when those two are coming out together, there's balance, because you also have justice to whatever this situation is, wherever the ending is, for whether it's a relationship or it's job related. There's going to be balance and there's going to be restoration. And you have the Page of Wands. So moving forward with inspired inspiration. That's going to go take communication between the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. This could be energies in you, or this could be energies that you are moving with in a partnership. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is. This is energies that surround you that you are not aware of. I think this communication is also going to help you make a decision, because you've got a Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about kind of like making your wish. What is it you want? And following a new path. And it looks like with the communication and inspiration, somebody might be coming in to help you that might be have more action-orientated energies, or might have more nurturing, compassionate, kind of emotional energies. So for the Nine of Wands, you get the Ace of Cups. You've got you got two aces coming through. So that signifies new beginnings, absolutely. The Ace of Cups, moving from your heart space, moving with compassion, taking those experiences and embodying them and accepting them and moving forward anyway, so that they can be released. So whatever this burden was, you are transforming that energy. You are moving that energy forward. And you have the Four of Cups. So you may have been stuck in this energy for a little while. Yeah, Two of Cups. But it's now becoming balanced. It's becoming balanced because you are surrendering to it. Fool. Surrendering to it. Feeling your way through this Nine of Swords. fear, anxiety, panic attacks, constant racing thoughts, and this Knight of Wands, whatever this burden is, whatever you have been having to carry. With this Ace of Cups, you are feeling your way through it because you've been stuck here for a while. Four of Cups. And bringing in balance with the Two of Cups. This could also be about a relationship because we do have the Two of Cups in here. So let's get clarity on the Seven of Wands, which is how you show up in the world, how people see you. This is all about either defending something or standing your ground or setting boundaries. We have the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, taking action. We've got the Tower, something is getting dissolved. And we got the Six of Wands, coming up victorious, taking the high road. So there's a transformation going on here. There's definitely a transformation going on here that is going to take both action and compassion and inspiration. You've got the Emperor and you got the Empress. Those are major arcanas. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 major arcanas in this spread. That's like over half the spread. So something is ending that is going to in order to get to the next phase, is going to take communication between your Emperor and your Empress, bringing in inspiration and releasing and embodying this fear and this stuckness and this burden, and balancing it with both action and love. You are coming out of a holding space, some sort of a holding space, with clarity and truth, Knight of Swords. You might even have to get a little bit angry to move it forward, because there's also healthy anger that's going to create a tower, but you're rising above it. And you are moving into a more stable environment, 10 of Coins. You're moving into a more stable environment that is going to bring you more inspiration. The light bulbs are going to go off. And it's going to change. You're going into a new phase because you have the World here. This is a new way of showing up. It's a good reading. There's some things that are probably going to be rocky along the way because you've got Judgment, which is expansion, it's freedom, it's moving forward, crossed with the Eight of Swords. So the only thing holding you back is your thoughts about it. It could be your thoughts, your fears. What if it goes this way, but it doesn't go that way? What if this happens, and what if that doesn't happen? And so you've been at a crossroads to make a decision. But it looks like you're gonna make the right decision. Because you've got Justice here, which is about balance. And you've also got the Three of Coins to seek help. You might need to seek some help. This may cause you some grief because you've got the Three of Swords. It may cause you some grief leaving this situation, but this could be about some sort of structures that have been in place that just are not working for you anymore. And it's kind of held you in this space of feeling stuck and stagnant. But it looks like as soon as you transition this, love is coming in. Two of Cups. Love is coming in. And it could be through this partnership of reaching out for help. Could be through that, reaching out for help. Because this is something that you don't know that surrounds you. So, I will go on in this. We'll look at a little bit more into the outcome, and we will look at tendencies that need to be released, and we will look at actions and advice for you moving forward. For those of you that are not moving, I'm going to leave you with a card from Beyond the Mirror. Got the Empress and the Emperor. You don't see that showing up too much, those two together. And it's in the air signs. Do not let your decision be based in fear. Let your decision be based in a stable place of love. Let your decision be based in a stable place of remembering and returning, reclaiming your power. This is about reclaiming your power and not walking through this unconsciously. There may have been a decision in the past that was made unconsciously, and it caused a lot of sorrow and a lot of pain and a lot of nightmares. I just want one. Transformation. Yeah, this reading's all about transformation. I'm going to read this to you. Can you see her? So pretty. Transformation, self-nurturing, going within, time alone, being present with your feelings, cocooning before the butterfly, being gentle on yourself, and angelic brace. For whatever you need to feel it, it may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Better. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love, and reflection and insight will come. The shadows can be released and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you're holding on to, and laugh at the hilarious, ironic, divine protection of it all. This card beckons you beyond your constructed outer self, where you can delve into beautiful abyss of your being. Revel in the twilight before the dawn and let your wings unfurl. Transformation. And that's what I said about this Knight of Swords for how you show up in the world. It's okay to cry and be angry because you're going to release a lot of those emotions. Mind needs to be stilled. Emotions need to move. So let them fly. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. If you're moving on with me, the link is below. If not, until next time, I wish you the peace that passes all understanding.